morning, investor and corporate. Welcome to Digital Roadshow Year's End 2024 Performance Review. This session will run about 45 minutes, including Q&A. Company will start the session by 30-minute presentation, followed by 15-minute Q&A. During Q&A, investor may leave your question in meeting room chat box or use raise your hand function. We will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. May I now invite Muang Thai Capital Public Company Limited to start the presentation. Thank you.
So thank you very much, set team, and good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining the MTC session on the Digital Roadshow event. So as mentioned by set team before that, we will take around 30 minutes of the presentation part, and if you have any questions, so please feel free to drop your question in the chat box, and I will answer the question one by one after. So first, let me share the presentation first. Okay, so for the performance of Muang Thai Capital Public Company Limited for the year of 2024, all in line with the company that communicate to the investor at the beginning of the last year that we aim to increase the portfolio growth around 15 to 20%. So as you can see in the table of the financial highlights, you can see that the loan receivable was increased from the last year 2023 around 14.6%. So we're still satisfied with that number, and also it increased from the third year of 2023 around 3%. So increase in the loan receivables made the total revenue and net profit grew accordingly. So you can see that for the total revenue, it increased around 11% year on year and around 1.4% Q on Q. In terms of the net profit, it increased around 14% year on year and around 3.5% Q on Q. So back to the loan receivable, as of the fourth year of 2024, we have 164 billion baht in our portfolio, and for the total revenue, it was around 7 billion baht, and for net profit is around 1.5 billion baht. So the net profit margin of the fourth quarter was 21.22%. And in terms of the whole year of 2024, you can see that the total revenue increased around 14%, and the net profit increased almost 20%. This is the share capital information. As you can see that the PE ratio was around 17 times, almost 18 times, and the PBV ratio around 2.8 times. For this slide, the major shareholders, you can see that in the pie chart in your right-hand side, you can see that the majority of the shareholder still held by the Phethampai family or Mr. Chuchat and Ms. Danapha, which is the founders of the company, around 67%, and the Thai institution holds around 17%. Next is the NVDR and foreign institution, around 8%, and the lastest one is the Thai individual, around 7%. So this is the progress or the milestone of the Muang Thai Capital. It started in the 1992. At that time, Mr. Chuchat and Ms. Danapha, the founders, was established the company at the time named the S Leasing Company Limited, and in 2001 the company was changed the name from the S Leasing to Muang Thai Leasing Company Limited, and 5 years from the 2001 you can see that we have applied for a license from the Ministry of Finance to operate the personal loan under the supervision of the Bank of Thailand. And 2012, we opened the first and the auction center. 2014, we have listed in the Stock Exchange of Thailand. And along the way, the journey was quite satisfied that we expand our product from the personal loan to the nano loan, and also offer the customer to the hire and purchase for the new motorbike. And for last year in 2024, we are the first in the non-bank industry that IFC would invest in the gender inclusive social bond. And the last year as well, we have issued the first offshore social bond, which is the USD currency. And we have upgraded our credit rating from Fitch rating to A- for the long-term rating of the national, and we got double B from the long-term issuer defaults, and also S&P we got triple B- as well. This is the recognition of our ESG. So you might know that in MTC we do focus and prioritize the ESG a lot, and we always put the ESG to apply on every part of the business. This is the CSR project that we offer to the community, to the customer, and also the employees as well. In terms of the community, we have the New Home for Chance, which is the project that happened for many 10 years ago, that we built the school for the children in the rural area. And for MTC Unite for the community, we have donated the modified motorcycle to health center in the rural area. And the last one is the iTech 14. So this project has already donated of the computer to the underprivileged school in the rural area as well. In terms of the customer, we are focusing on branch expansion, which is the physical branch, and we have launched the application called MT Tech 4.0. And for the employees, we do offer them the best condition, and we do have the satisfaction surveys for every year. This is the product that we offer to the customer right now. So you can see that these two, the vehicle title loan and the land title loan, is the secure loan, which increased from around 80% to 85% of the total portfolio. And for another 15% which is the unsecured loan. So we have Nano Finance, we have the motorcycle hire and purchase I mentioned, we have the personal loan, and the last one is the Muang Thai Pay Letter. So back to the secure loan, you can see that the picture at your right hand. So the type of the vehicle that customer can use as an collateral can be the motorbike, the car, which is the sedans or the pickup car, and also the agricultural vehicle. This is the credit approval process. So from the first step to the last step, it takes around 20 minutes. So start with the verified customer, guarantor, and collateral. So for the first time, the customer needs to bring their ID card, their household book, and also their vehicle to the branch, and the customer can talk and can communicate with the branch staff to determine the credit line. So the credit officers might check the vehicle first. And also the next one is the document preparation. So at this stage, the customer can see the loan agreement and sign. So the loan approval process, so the customer can use or can receive both cash or the money transfer upon the customer decision. This slide shows the branch expansion target. So as you can remember that at the beginning of the year, we said that we want to open the new physical branch around 600 branches. So for the actual number, we have opened around 60 and 35% of the new branches. So you can see that as of last year, we have around 8,100 branches cover entire country in Thailand. This is the branch type that you can see along the way. The biggest one called full branch, and the middle one called sub branch, and the last one is the service center. This is the number of the auction center that operate by MTC. So you can see that not only we open the branch, we also have our own auction as well. So right now we have 8 auction center in every part of Thailand. This is the application that I mentioned before. We call MTC Tech 4.0. So it was launched in 2018, and right now we have a lot of active users. So before we launch this product, the objective is to enhance the customer satisfaction. So some transaction, the customer do not need to go to the branch, so they can do it themselves by the application, such as the monthly repayment, and also they can find the new branch or the nearby branch as well. So we will go to the more financial details. So you can see that for the first graph, as mentioned before, that for the year of 2024, we expect the loan receivable per branch to hit 20 million baht per branch. So you can see that we achieved that goal as well. So the AR per branch increased every quarter. And for the NPLs, you can see that the red bar, the NPL is lower to 2.75%. So it's always decreased in every quarter, and it's below that we target, and we communicate to the investor that for the 2024, we would keep the NPL not exceed 3%. So the result comes very, very satisfaction. In terms of the credit cost as well, the results are lower than our expect. So we expect that for the last year, the credit cost would not exceed 3.5%. So the actual number was just around 3.02%. And for the first quarter, that's only the first quarter, the credit cost just only 2.8%. So for the coverage ratio, you can see that we always build up this ratio. So for the last quarter, it increased around 5% from the third quarter. In terms of the revenue is increased along with the loan portfolio, and for the revenue structure, you can see that 97% of our total revenue is come from the interest income and management fee. And for the fee and service income for the last year, the fourth quarter of the last year, you can see that it lower a little bit from 2.8% to 1.9%. The reason behind that because of the improve in the asset quality of the stage 2 and stage 3. Interest income still growing, and in terms of the cost to income ratio is still in line with our target, which is not exceed 48%. So the actual number was around 47% for the year of 2024. Also, the net profit increased in line with the AR and in line with the total revenue as well. In terms of the spread, you can see that interest spread or the yellow line, you can see that it decreased a little bit because of, you can see that the effect from the funding cost or the interest expense ratio, which is increasing in line with the market rate. And in terms of the effect from the interest income ratio, the blue line is lower to 18.19% from 18.3% in the fourth quarter because of we are prioritize the asset quality, so we focus more on the secure loan, which has the charge lower than the unsecured loan. For the net profit margin and return on equity, both increased from 2023. In 2024, the net profit margin was 21% and return on equity or ROE increased around 1% from 16% to 17%. The interest-bearing debt, you can see that we use the long-term most around 56%. And next one is the current of long-term loan around 37%, and the last one is the short-term loan around 7%. And increasing in the total liability and the total equity increased, both increased from the third quarter. And the last one is the debt to equity ratio. So you can see that for the last year, the DE ratio was 3.62 times. This is the photo and the details for the CSR project that I mentioned earlier. So for the MTC for community, you can see that this is the modified motorcycle looks like. So we have built around 40 modified motorcycle from 2023 until now. And for the new home for chance, this is the building that we deliver to the community. And the last one, MCT, no one left behind. This is the picture of the hospital that we deliver to the hospital in the Sukhothai province. So we are on the Phase 4 location, which is at the Sukhothai province as well.
This session has come to the end. Thank you very much, investor and corporate, for joining the conference. If you do need further details, please feel free to drop us an email. ขอบคุณครับ
Thank you.